fast fashion. Fast fashion is a production of an unnecessarily large amount of garments. It is a product of rapidly changing fashion trends presented in Fashion Week every spring and autumn of each year. The problem is, most of these products end up in landfills. Consumerism and throwaway culture makes this practice detrimental to the environment.
Clothes are getting cheaper, so the quality is also getting cheaper in order to fulfill the needs of the current fashion trends. Fashion trends are accelerating, especially during this day and age where social media is a big platform in our lives. It is now so easy to purchase clothing with the click of a button. That being said, there has been a 400% increase of production within the last 20 years.
It's important that we work to change fashion to uphold slow fashion standards continuously. Support on a micro scale. Support local makers, workers, designers, and your friends. It's important that within the slow fashion movement, water and textile ecosystems are regenerated. Therefore, shop brands that work with eco-friendly textiles such as zero-waste fibers. Invest your time and energy into supporting platforms that build off of clothing and community environmental care, such as the mobile apps Good On You and Regain.
Hi, my name is Sua, and these are some environmental effects of fast fashion. What you may not know is that fashion is the second most polluting industry after oil, and it's a $2.5 trillion sector. This means that if we continue to ignore this problem, there will be major consequences to the environment. One cotton shirt uses 700 gallons of water to make and takes around 80 years to decompose in a landfill. North America alone throws away 9.5 million tons of clothing every year. Not only that, washing clothing made of synthetic fibers like polyester releases microfibers into the water and makes it easy for wildlife to accidentally consume them. Are the cheap prices and convenience of fast fashion really worth the waste and harm to the environment?
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and let's consider the hidden social cost of fast fashion. Rapid demand of fast fashion cycles raises production resources, resulting in supply chains that put profits ahead of human welfare. For example, garment women workers in Bangladesh make about $90 per month, which is 3.5 times lower than the amount needed to live a decent life. This picture shows the worst garment industry disaster that killed over 1,000 people, which happened in Bangladesh due to unsafe infrastructure and machineries.
Now that you are aware of the effects of the fast fashion industry, it is very important to know how to spot brands that are fast fashion brands. And it may be hard at first since many brands try to hide that they're contributing to such a large issue, but these tips should help. They will use very cheap synthetic materials such as polyester, nylon, and acrylic. The items also may look poorly made, and although the price may be more affordable, these items will not last very long. And brands that are proud of their environmental or social goals will usually have information on their websites explaining what they are doing to fight against negative environmental or social impacts. Patagonia, for example, has a whole page on their website dedicated to informing their customers about environmental issues and what they're doing to combat them. If a brand is quiet on an issue, it's probably a sign that they are part of the problem. Do your own research. You can look up where brands get their resources and even find out more about their factories and what conditions they might have in them.
Although the effects of fast fashion are substantial, we can do our part as students to reduce the severity of the wasteful cycle. This is Tara, and here are 3 tips on how to help. Firstly, reuse. Try thrifting. There are many places that offer great quality and rare vintage finds, such as a popular app Depop and ThreadUp, where you can buy and sell your own clothes at a much more student-friendly price.
Secondly, recycle. Be mindful of the brands that you buy from and include some sustainable clothing brands to your shopping list instead. Brands such as Reformation and Patagonia are pioneers in sourcing recyclable materials for their clothes. And lastly, rework. Try DIYing your old clothes to give it some new life. Maybe tie-dye, patchwork, paint, or even crochet. Use your imagination in all of this COVID-free time to amp up your closet.
Even though there were quite a few mistakes a lot of the corporations made, it is very pleasant and hopeful to see them try to right their wrongs, specifically become more eco-friendly and socially aware. Also, 75% of energy consumption in apparel happens after it was bought, so it is our duty to take responsibility and utilize alternative solutions.